Well, the South African Police Service's Forensic Science Laboratory is facing a critical DNA backlog exceeding 140,000 cases, causing delays in the justice system and concerns about the ability to prosecute criminals. The country is confronted by high numbers of murder and rapes, but convictions are low, with most cases thrown out of court for the lack of evidence. SABC News reporter Tebogo Msimanga is on that story for us. Goodness, that's a major backlog, and one imagines just the repercussions that this has on absolutely everything. I know the justice system under the spotlight, but it's a big problem, and families also, jails also full to capacity. Talk to us about what is happening with this.
Indeed, Leanne. Good morning to you and our viewers at home. The crime prevention institutions in South Africa are in need of a fully functioning forensic science laboratories. This is as the country is faced with a high number of rape and murder cases in the country. And it is worth noting that in 2021, the police management made a promise in Parliament to say that the backlog of DNA will be worked on at national science laboratories to ensure that this crisis is dealt with. But 4 years later, the DNA backlog is at a staggering number. By joining me now to talk about this concerning issue, I'm joined by Shane Krikwa from a center here in Kimberley that is advocating for the rights of women and children. Thank you so much for your time. Are you surprised at all that these numbers are here at where they are now?
As a movement, we are not surprised at all. We are not surprised by the releasing of the numbers and the high figures due to the fact that there is a backlog, and that backlog is caused by the fact that there is an absence of enough laboratories in the country. And as a movement, we have pitched many times that Northern Cape is the perfect province to build such a laboratory. Government should invest monies so that these laboratories can be erected and then these DNA results can be dealt with.
Now that we are here and you have mentioned all the things that we have done in the past to ensure that this crisis is dealt with, what is it that you are looking forward to seeing in the near future now that the numbers are at where they are now?
We are looking forward to see these numbers being reduced by the urgent erection of a DNA laboratory that will deal with these issues so that we can have perpetrators being brought to justice books, and these people must be paid. They must pay for their crimes. These perpetrators must really come to the table and they must be dealt with through the justice system, because the absence of DNA results means that there is a delayed injustice and perpetrators are walking freely out on the streets.
Thank you so much. Shane Krikwa from a movement here in Kimberley that advocates for the right of women and children, outlining that much needs to be done to address this crisis. Many believe that if this crisis is left unresolved, it could affect the effectiveness of the justice system in the country. But it remains to be seen what is going to happen to the victims who are still waiting for justice that they deserve. But for now, it is back to you in the studio.
All right, we'll leave it there. We'll obviously talk more about that through the day, and a big problem when it comes to that DNA system at the moment.